Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Now then, I've never been a great one for petitions. I don't see the point of that. You see them walking up to Downing Street, then these little weedy women, right, with huge, great signatures like that. Who's going to read them? You could write absolute rubbish in there, couldn't you? Fred Falolopit. Yeah, Dolloper Flokin Flungum. Right, so no one, we've had 100,000 signatures, and some little civil servant's got to go through them. Hang on, that one's down here twice, that don't count. Anyway, this is the thing, listen to this. So banks in England can close your account at any time for any reason, okay, and offer you no recourse. I didn't write this bit. Offer you no recourse or right of appeal, and they don't even have to tell you why they're doing it. Let's hold banks accountable to the common man, right? And let's push politicians not to let the banks get away with murder like this. It's not right. You cannot let the banks off the hook. So I'm asking you, well, I'm not. A friend of mine is asking me to alert you to what is, I think, a clear and a present danger, that the bank can cancel you at any minute's notice. So please, please sign this government petition. And if you just want to put Falolopit on it, I'm sure no one's going to check. No, please put your name and address, because it's right. 1 minute you go to write a check, sorry, you're cancelled. Why? Oh, we don't like you, you're a Crystal Palace supporter. What? What's that got to do with it? Well, our new manager at the bank's a Charlton fan. Oh, come on, for heaven's sake. It is not right. So let's do ourselves a favour and stop this ridiculous cancellation because someone feels like it. Is this what's going on at GB News? Do you like GB News? I quite like GB News. I've always said to the editor, Mike, I said, GB News gives people news who have no need of it. They have got no need of news. But you can put it on and watch it. It's great. Patrick Christie's, all of them are good. There's a couple on there that get on my nerves, I must admit. And she's growing on me, old Jubes, the one that says, home, I'm going home. I'm going home, I don't know. Anyway, she's growing on me a little bit, and I quite like it. And you know, Dan Wootton's my mate. And what I think about Dan is this, and why I think he's been suspended, because there's a lot of frightened people out there about the cancel culture, and I thought GB News would be above this, to tell you the truth. I was on Dan's show the other evening with Mark Dolan, and I'm on tomorrow night with someone else who I don't know. I hope it's Dan. I hope that they see sense. And what was his crime? His crime was not being outraged enough. So when Lawrence Fox, or whatever his name is, did that slur against that woman, okay, it was a personal attack. You have to be careful of personal attacks. I mean, I do something similar on stage, quite similar. So I'll get, you know, there's always a pissed woman in the audience, and I say, stand up, so they love the attention, they stand up, and I say, look, God blimey, someone has to shag that. And everyone laughs their head off, even the woman laughs. Well, even if she doesn't, it shuts her up. So should I cancel myself for saying that? Is this woman making too much out of it? I don't know her from Adam, but a lot of people do know her now because she has got it in for anyone that says something she doesn't. I was talking this morning about rude. What is someone parked in my parking space down there, because there's obviously words got out that I don't have a car, and so as Deb picked me up, as she was dropping me off, some woman had parked in our parking space, and I said, "Excuse me, that's our parking space." "Oh, I'm only come to empty bins." You know, but that's our parking space. She gave me an awful look. You know what it was? That Jim Davidson was rude to me. Oh, yeah. So I know what rude is now. Rude is anything you say to someone and they don't like it. That's it. That's rude. He's rude. He's a bully. He's this. He's that. Well, I don't think Dan did anything wrong at all. So this is the way I saw it. Blah, 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 blah. Who'd want to climb into bed with her? Who'd shag this woman? And Dan went, oof. So I thought, well, he didn't go, yeah, you're right, I wouldn't, for one, I'm gay. No, he went, like that. And so that is it. He wasn't outraged enough. He didn't. Now, hang on, what's he going to say to Foxy? Is he going to say, hang on a minute, that's out of order. This is a fellow presenter. It's up to him what he says, not up to Dan. Well, it's not on autocue. You know, they're flying by the seat of their pants. He's a fellow presenter on GB News. So Dan, in a way, was fobbing it off, making light work of it, because he wants to protect the station that, by all accounts, has now turned against him. I hope you don't. We've stopped advertising on GB News now. No, not because of that, just because we've run out of money. We're back on in November. No, I think it's a fantastic show, and I'll be on it tomorrow night on the Dan Wootton Show. I don't think it's called that anymore. But you know, I should say, you know, shove it up your bottom, but no, my job is my job, and I've contracted to do it, and I won't let anybody down. So there, but I do think it's a little bit much. I mean, you know, and why are they saying people are now having a go? Piers Morgan, you know, Talk TV, the people that will not advertise Ustream, the Sky, the people who will not allow our adverts on their channel. Why? They're frightened. And you know what? Good luck to them, really, because they've just proved to me. I was looking at their ratings the other night. More people watch Ustream than were watching Piers Morgan on Talk TV the other evening. I mean, his ratings, they weren't ratings, they were below decks. They weren't even ratings. So what is interesting, so they're saying, oh, it's too powerful. We need to shut GB News down because it's too powerful. It's saying the things that we don't like, whoever the we are, like Russell Brand. Oh, he's far too powerful. What about Nigel Farage? Nigel Farage is now hobnobbing with the Conservatives. I mean, if that door's open, I mean, well, that is going to be an exciting time for all of us, isn't it, mate? So before we go, sign this petition, and before I go and talk again on Ustream, if you want to join Ustream and let the mainstream media know that they cannot defeat us, go to ustream.com, grab your package and, if you pardon the expression, and sign up. And I'm going to leave you here on YouTube today. Please press subscribe. If you can't afford to join Ustream, you know, I understand that, times are up, but it's £3.99 plus VAT a month. You can't even get a pint for that now. Okay, here we go. Ustream.com, pick your package, sign up. Deep joy for Lollipit for this. Now, here's a story to tell from a big folly that's going on over in the Ukraineville, where the Ruski coming across the thing, the T-72 and the fiery mouse and jam it. Oh, yes. So this is what's happened. A Ukrainian tank commander, right, so they captured these T-72, the Soviet tank, the upgrade, basically. It's their best tank. And the Ukrainians have nicked a load of them. Well, the bloody thing wouldn't start the other day, so they found the equivalent of the Russian AA. Hello, Boris? Yeah, it is Islagrad here. The tank will not start. What do you suggest? Oh, let me have a look at that. Have you pressed button B? Yes. Have you pulled this? Yes. Have you? You have got too much choke. Pull the choke, give full throttle and start. До свидания. До свидания, comrade. Я вас люблю, товарищ. I phoned the Russian version of the military AA, and this Russian bloke didn't think to ask. It might be the enemy. They're not going to win, are they? Okay, we're going to win here at Ustream with your help. Come on, sign up, and then go to the shop and get this. Squirrel. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, when you join Ustream, go to Sunday Night Live, episode 1. Squirrel. See you soon. Our hilarious channel has exciting news for comedy lovers. Sign up now to watch classic shows from Chubby Brown, Jeff Rowe, Freddie Starr, Mike Osmond, Bobby Davro, Mick Miller, and me, Jim Davidson. £4.79 a month, or sign up for a year and get 2 months free on us. Visit ustream.com or download our app. You will love it.